So here we are. On our Pilates mats, we have our Pilates bar, and I want you to either grab your Pilates ball or a cushion. That's all you're going to need. So the cushion, the ball, is just basically to support your head. If you need it when we go into a side lying position, you may not need it. So if you have neither of those things, go with this anyway, and let's just see. Okay, we're going to focus on our core and our glutes, and you're going to feel challenged and it's going to feel amazing. Okay, now before you start, if like me you've got socks on, I want you to take your socks off so that you don't feel like the foot straps, the hand straps are moving around on your feet, so that you can get a good grip. Okay, so the bar is going to go underneath your feet, so underneath the arches, very near to the heels. Okay, and then you're going to place the straps. So I'm just untangling them so that the straps are facing towards you. Okay, and then just have the straps down by your side. For now, you do not need your ball or your cushion. Okay, so let's just mobilize our spine before we start moving and using our bar. So you're going to place your hands behind the back of your thighs. So we're going to think about lifting the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. So you're drawing your navel, your belly button in towards your spine. You're going to pull your shoulders down away from your ears. We're going to inhale and we're going to scoop the ribs back. So my shoulders are staying stacked over my hips and we're finding that nice big C shape in our spine. We're going to lift our chest. We're going to pull those shoulders down, lifting your nose towards the ceiling. And again, nice big inhale, scoop. And exhale, lifting, shoulders pulling down, breathing in and breathing out. One more time. And exhale, lift. Inhale, find that C shape, draw those arms forward. Start to slowly roll back. Now, if you need to bring your hands down to support you on the way down, that's absolutely fine. You're going to roll all the way down, relax your arms down by your side. So now I need to move nearer to my bar. Okay, so roll the bar up towards you because you want to have your heels down on the mat and your bar near to your heels and heels quite close to your glutes, to your bottom. Okay, then you're going to take the straps, place your hands in the straps. So my fingertips are pointing towards the ceiling. What we're going to try and avoid is this. Lots of movement through the wrists. So we're going to keep the wrists in a neutral position. We're going to pull the shoulders down towards the mat. Think about your collarbone, your clavicle going nice and wide. Okay, first thing we're going to do, a little bit of tension on these straps, hands shoulder width apart. You're going to tuck your pelvis. Can you see I've tilted my pelvis, my lower back's imprinted on the mat. And then tilt your pelvis the other way so you get that increased arch in your lumbar spine. So we tuck here and we tilt. Now on the next tuck, you're going to hold that position. So start to press the heels into the mat, start to lift your hips. And as you raise your hips up, you're going to come into a bridge position, find that connection with your glutes. So breathe in, raise those arms overhead. So wrists in a neutral position. And then slowly, slowly bring the arms all the way back down so you'll lose that tension on the straps, okay, on the elastic. So breathe with this reach. Now, as you're reaching here, what you're trying to avoid is this, the back arching. So keep drawing your navel down towards your spine. Slow and controlled here. And reach. Tension, mobilizing through that shoulder joint. Try not to let those hips drop. Keeping the glutes engaged. Well done. And one more time. And we reach and lift over. And slowly, slowly release. Pause. Relax your arms down by your side. Slowly, slowly melt your spine all the way down. Take your feet one at a time off the bar. Draw the knees into your chest. And then just roll those knees round. Little massage for your lumbar spine. You bring in the feet back down. So you're going to make sure that bar's nice and close to you. Feet, knees, hip distance apart. We're going to do the same thing again, but we're going to layer in some different movements. So your hips lift, finding that connection, glutes, core engaged hold here. Raise the arms to a vertical position. Find that tension. Now, take your left arm overhead, release the lower arm, lower it to the floor. The other arm rather. So now your right arm's going overhead and the left arm lowers to the mat. And as I'm doing this, I'm trying to be aware, conscious of any shifting in my torso. Am I allowing one hip to drop? Am I twisting my body as I place more tension on the strap, on the elastic? So the elastic increases the challenge and at the same time helps to stabilize the movement within the joint. Well done. One more on each arm. Just evening up those numbers. And then raise whichever arm was down by your side overhead. Draw those ribs down, navel to spine, and pulse. And pulse. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then release. Arms come down by your side. Slowly return your glutes onto the mat. Draw those knees in. Now cross those feet over and roll those knees around. And again. And one more time each side. Well done. And then we are going to pick the bar up. So you don't need to come to a seated position. You can lift the bar towards you here. Okay, well done. So place the bar across your chest and then you're going to bring the straps around your feet. So we can do all of this in the lying position. So just take your time. So the bar's gone around the arches of, not the bar, the straps around the arches of my feet. Place the soles of your feet on the mat. Okay, so you're going to hold the bar when your arms shoulder width apart. So can you see my spine? I'm not arching and neither am I tucking my pelvis here. So we've got that long neutral spine making noises on the mat with my back. Here we go. Relax, shoulders go nice and wide. Now, one at a time, lift the feet off the mat so that your legs come to double knee fold. Now, raise those arms, take them slightly further back so you've got that tension on here. Keep the back of the ribs heavy on the mat. Turn the feet out so my heels are together, my knees are wide, and we're in what we call a frog stance. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is extend the legs to a 45-degree angle here. So the back of the ribs stay heavy on the mat. Draw those knees down. So I'm losing some tension here. Knees go wide. Well done. And pressing out. And in. Now, if you find, as you do this, as I extend my legs, if you feel that your back, can you see my back is arching? Okay, we don't want to do that. So what you're going to do is you'll take your legs up to more of a vertical position. Okay, as you get stronger, you'll be able to take the legs lower. Breathe in. Now we need to keep that tension. So we need to hold tension on the arms, hold the bar firmly as you extend the legs and press away. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time here. Well done. Now I do want you to raise those legs to a vertical position. Okay, you're going to take the legs as wide as your shoulders. Okay, so we're turning out. Softly point those feet. Lower the legs a few inches. Draw those legs together. My heels are together. And raise the legs up. So we go wide. We press down. The legs come to center and lift. So my arms aren't moving. This is all about that rotation in the hips, and it's a real challenge on your core. So keep drawing your navel down towards your spine. Now, the more rotation you create in this hip, the wider the legs go, the lower the legs go, the more of a challenge it is to create and maintain that stability in your torso, in your pelvis. So I want you to keep that movement small, and as you get stronger, you're going to be able to increase that range of movement. One more time in this direction. Pause and then change. So lower the legs just a few inches. There. Take the legs out, turn out, rotating that hip joint. Draw the legs up, draw the legs together. So we lower, turn out, raise up, draw together. So inhaling as we lower. Breathing out, sweep round. Good, and 3 more. Inhale. And exhale, well done. And 2 more. Good, well done. Keep the shoulders nice and relaxed, collarbone nice and wide. And relax, and draw those knees down to your chest. Bring the bar down and relax. Relax for a moment here. Well done. You're working really hard. Okay, so we take the arms back to vertical, collarbone wide, shoulders relaxed. So we're going to raise the legs up to vertical. And I'm turning out again in the hip joint. So it's not just my foot turned out, I've rotated out from this hip. Okay, so as I lower my left leg now, I'm going to keep my right leg nice and still, and I've got to be quite firm in terms of how I'm holding this bar so that the bar doesn't twist as I lower the leg. Okay, so those arms are locked, opposite leg, breathing out. Well done, and raise that leg and switch. So this is all about control, controlled movement. I'm having to really use my core. I'm thinking about stabilizing through the shoulders, stabilizing the arms. So there's a lot happening. So the lovely thing about this, because your head's down on the mat, so you shouldn't have that tension in your neck. If you feel when you're here, lying on the mat, that your head is in this position, that your chin is tipped up, just place a small cushion under your head so that you can bring your head, your neck, to a more neutral position. And again, so slow, slow, slow and controlled. Well done, 1 more. So really drawing one leg towards you as you lower the other leg. And last one. You've done really well. And lower. And lift, and those knees come in and rest the bar across you. Hug those knees in, give those shoulders a little shrug. Now just roll your head to the left, roll your head to the right. 1 more time. And bring your head to center. Okay, once again, we're gonna extend the arms. Okay, hands shoulder width apart, collarbone wide. Extend the legs here. Okay, turn out in the hip joint. So, I'm gonna take the arms a little bit further back, a bit more tension here. Now, slide the heel of one foot down the inside of the other. So you're really rotating out in that hip joint, that knee goes wide. Extend the leg. Opposite side, slide that heel down the inside of one leg and extend. Okay, we're going to do that again. So we slide down, rotating out in the hip and extend. And 1 more time. Well done. Now, repeat on the left side. Pause, keep that knee bent, keep that rotation, lower the right leg down. And slowly lift. Extend, well done. Right knee bends, knee goes wide. Lower the left leg. Well done, and lift with control. And extend, and again. Bend, we lower. We lift. Extend. Well done. So trying to get as much rotation, as much flexion as you can in the hip before you extend and lower the opposite leg. Well done. 1 more on each side. So this is really targeting those deep lower abdominal muscles. Well done. Finding that deep control. Well done, and extend. Okay, so we're going to take those legs wider. We're going to bring those heels down. Well done. And then we're going to extend and take those legs wide. So inhale, drawing the heels down and extend. Now, if you want more of a challenge, you're going to take the arms further overhead, but just watch, see my ribs? We don't want those ribs to flare. So the heels draw down. Extend, take those legs nice and wide. Breathe in. Breathing out, well done. 2 more. Breathing in and out. And last one. Extend. Bring those legs together. Well done. Now you're going to curl up. So as you curl up, you're going to lose the tension on here. So bring in the bar to your chest, bring the elbows wide. So you're going to come to here. So there's no tension on here at the moment. So I'm going to turn my hands so my palms are facing towards me. So think in terms of your head. Imagine an apple tucked under your chin. So you're not bringing the chin down too low. Those shoulders are lifted away from the mat. You're going to extend one leg, lift, lower, return. So I'm holding the bar across my chest. Lift, lower with control, draw that knee in and again. Brilliant, well done. So the straps, the elastic, give that gorgeous support, helping the movement to flow with control. Well done. And one more, opposite leg, extend, lift, lower, return, and bring the feet down and have a rest. Well done. Okay, now we're going to turn onto our sides. So as I turn onto my side, I've still got the strap around my feet. Okay, so this is when you might want to use your head cushion or your pillow or your ball. So I'm resting my head on the ball. Okay, so my hips at the moment are stacked on top of each other and we want to maintain that position. So then I'm going to bring the bar in front of me. So I'm locking the arms here. So then the top leg is going to extend. And as I bring that leg away from the front of the body towards the center, so it's this I'm centered, so that leg's lined up with my spine, hips in neutral. I'm hovering the leg at hip height. Now I'm going to slowly lift that leg. What I want you to do is rotate out in that hip and lower that leg away. So your upper body is working hard to maintain this position of the arms, particularly the arm at the top. And my core is working. Well done. So we lift and lower. Well done. So you don't need to bring the foot all the way down to the floor. Hover at hip height and lift and lower. Well done. And two more. Good. And last one. And lower here. So tension on here. Slowly bring that leg forward. Lift it up. Rotate back and down. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1 more. Well done. And you're going to change direction. You've got 5. Slow it down. I can see you speeding up. Keep it nice and controlled. Well done. And 3. And 2. And last one. Hold here. Draw that knee towards your chest. So you've lost some of the tension on here. And then press that heel away. Lift and lower. We repeat, knee to chest. Extend and lift and lower. 2 more. Well done. And lift and lower. And last one. Fabulous. And lift and lower. And relax. Well done. So I can really feel that on my forearms, shoulders, core, and around the hip, working this glute. Well done. Okay, you know what's coming, so take your time. So look, try not to get tangled in your in the straps, as I am doing. Well done. And then you're going to turn onto the opposite side. Okay. So as you come down onto your side, you want to find your cushion or your ball, if you're using one, and you're going to rest your head here. You're going to stack your hips one on top of the other. Your core is going to be engaged. So then we extend the arms, lock those arms, core engaged, and then the top leg, we extend the leg. So bringing that leg so it's centered here. So it's hip height and it's in line with your spine. So then turn out in that hip as you lift the leg and lower. So I'm really having to work with the pole to create that resistance. So as I lift and lower that leg, it's wanting to pull away from me. Well done. And you can see I'm struggling. The struggle is real. It's harder on this wooden floor. You're doing a great job. Well done. So we're going to go 4 more. And 3. Good. Keep thinking navel to spine, core connected, and lower. And 1 more. Pause. Well done. Okay. So we bring that leg in line with the spine. Okay. Sweep it forward, lift it up, rotate back, feel that extension through the front of the hip. Now, everybody wants to speed up, and I want you to maintain that slow, controlled movement. Yes, I do. Okay, 1 more time. So to make it more challenging, you could bring the pole further down so there's less tension, so you're having to work harder. The lower the arms, the less resistance, the harder the work for you. So as you get stronger, these arms are going to come further and further down. Well done. Pause. Raise the arms up. Draw the knee in towards your chest. Okay. We extend that leg fully. We lift and we lower. And again, the arms can come here. So that knee comes in. So I've lost all the tension here. As I press away, there's just a light tension. We lift and lower. And 3 more. 3 more. You've got this. Press, lift, lower. Last 2. Great. Well done. And lift and lower. And last 1. Well done. And lift and lower. And relax. We're going to put the bar down. Okay, we're going to turn on our mats. So you're going to take these straps off. Our workout's not finished. Stay with me. And you're going to turn onto all 4s. Okay, hands underneath shoulders. Spread those fingertips wide. Draw your navel up towards your spine. Find that long spine. Find that connection with your core. Press lightly into the floor. Think about opening those hips, rounding your spine. Allow your head to lower. Inhale as you flex through the hips. You're going to breathe out now on that movement and pause. Inhale again. Exhale. So I just want you to stay with me for another 30 seconds as we mobilize our spine. We've created a lot of stability. You've done really well. And now I just want you to let the movement flow. And open those hips. And then flexing again. So when you finished, you're going to comment for me. I want to know how you found the workout. Was it challenging enough? Where did you feel it? And what would you like for your next video? Okay, your hard work is done. You're going to press your heels back towards your glutes. No, glutes towards your heels. And then reach the hands up the mat, and you're going to pause here and breathe. Now stay on your mat for as long as you can. Give yourself a moment or 2 to reflect on how you feel and how you felt at the start of the workout. Well done. See you very soon. Awesome effort.